thank you to our sponsor, MBA Growth Partners.
Welcome to Studio 501c3. I'm your host, Kim Jones, CEO of the Nonprofit Village, a nonprofit incubator that increases capacity and provides shared space for charitable organizations. This show features nonprofit organizations that provide essential programs and services. They are charities the IRS designates as 501c3 because they provide a public benefit. In most cases, your donations to these nonprofits are tax deductible. We're also a proud partner of Montgomery Community Media. MCM is your public access resource that provides a variety of information and programs relevant to Montgomery County. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Thoa Bui, the Executive Director of the Association of Vietnamese Americans. Thoa, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So the association is dedicated to advancing the Vietnamese community through direct services, advocacy, education, and it's the oldest Vietnamese American-based organization in Maryland. That's correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so go ahead and just tell us about the types of programs you offer and engage with the community.
Yeah, like you said, we provide direct services. We help the community to connect and access government programs that are beneficiary to them. And of course, we have to translate and notarize all the documents, important documents that are required to get these applications. We do a lot of community outreach. We promote cultural traditions. We set up programs to give them the needs that they have in the community, things like that.
So it's a complex campaign that you're running to get to some results, building awareness, helping people and their families build their capacity and navigating, I guess, the system in the community. How many people do you have working with you, and do you have a lot of volunteers?
Well, right now I have one person work under me. So
Okay.
She's a program manager, I'm the executive director. And yes, we do have several volunteers, and luckily we have a great board of directors. And whenever we need help, they volunteer. So
okay,
that's
and board members are volunteers, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
volunteers.
So you have a working board.
Yes, right. So whenever we do events or like Lula New Year Festival or any other events like the pandemic vaccine clinic, yes, all the board members pitch in, help.
So you were running actual vaccine clinics?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And did you have to run those out of different locations? And
we did it at our office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did for the Pfizer vaccine for over 160 people.
Wow. Okay.
Very proud of the work.
So what about the wider community? So are your programs available only in Montgomery County, or are you serving outside, the other surrounding areas?
We're serving not only Montgomery County, we also serve PG County. Sometimes people call from Virginia, as far as Washington State, Texas.
Really?
They say that, we can't find other community-based organization in where I live to help me. So please help me. So
Right.
Not a whole lot, but we try to help them too, especially in immigration services.
Well, and that's a testament to the good work that you're doing. So what are you doing with immigration services?
We have a program called NAAS Project, which stands for New American Advocacy Services. We assist refugees and immigrants apply for residency, citizenship, and family unification. And so we take them through the whole process. because some of them don't, most of them don't speak English, or they from low income families, they can't afford to pay lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and we also provide citizenship classes.
Oh, really? Okay. And how long do those classes last?
The whole year except the summer, just 3 quarters. Yeah.
All right. So it's pretty intensive. Is that something that you would like to see more volunteers for to help with those classes?
Yes, maybe in the future, if we have more students, yes, we need more volunteers. Because right now we're offering day classes and night classes, being taught by two professionals
that do that. Okay. Yes. Well, okay, so that's good to know. So that's why you're getting some calls from other jurisdictions as well.
And also teach English classes too.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're also, I think I've read on your website that you also assist people in the community when they need help securing housing and employment. How does that work?
Yes, at the beginning, when in 1979, that's when the new people just came to the United States for resettlement. We do that on a lot more than now. Now it's just help them to find apartments and things like that. But before, we have to secure housing and TB shots and Social Security number and schooling and all of that. As the change, as the need changes, we now do different programs. Like for
so you're really adapting as, like you said, as the needs change.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to take a brief break, but I want to come back and talk a little bit more about how you're doing that work, especially when we're going through, kind of a crisis. But we'll hear more about the Association of Vietnamese Americans, Studio 501c3 on Montgomery Community Media. We'll be right back.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure.
$1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
There are 16 million children struggling with hunger in America. This is a serious problem, but one we can solve. Visit feedingamerica.org to help. Together we can solve hunger. Together we're feeding America.
Welcome back to Studio 501c3, your resource on exceptional nonprofit programs in Montgomery County. I'm talking with Thoa Bui, Executive Director of the Association of Vietnamese Americans. So let's go back now to, some of the work that you're doing is critical and probably really escalated during the pandemic, people needing more services. Was that something that you had to then generate additional volunteers and resources in order to meet those needs?
Well, because we have to stay away from everybody, so we can't really recruit volunteers. So between the board directors and myself and my associate, we work day, night, weekends to very
long hours, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So there was a program that I had heard about before, and I looked it up on your website. It's a program for seniors. I think it's the Golden Age
Yeah,
Project.
Golden
Yeah.
Age
Tell us
Project
a little
for
bit.
Seniors.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, GAPS, Golden Age Project for Seniors. We link seniors with limited English proficiency to healthcare resources.
Mm-hmm.
We provide ongoing case management support and follow up throughout the enrollment process until they get, accepted or, we coordinate and conduct educational seminars too, such as health fairs, to seniors who are age 65 plus and adults living with disabilities who have limited income and resources. Okay. We screen them and enroll them for, HOC, the housing, the retirement now, Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP, which is the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, formerly known as food stamp.
Right.
We also do assist them in low-income home energy assistance program. Oh. The Medicare saving and the SSI,
Wow.
And I want to say that we partners and collaborate with Korean Community Service in the Greater Washington to provide seniors beneficiary under some of these programs from years.
Excellent. Yeah, so that's a great partnership. Yeah. So following on from that, one of the other things that I know that you do really well is your intergenerational work, where you're promoting a lot of cultural traditions and history, art and language. Are those programs that you're going to expand in the future when you have the opportunity?
Yes. For a long time, 40 years, 42 years, we organize Lunar New Year Festival. We also organize academic annual picnic to recognize highest achievement students in Montgomery County and give them scholarship to these high school graduate in low-income families. We want
those scholarships probably could use some donation dollars too.
Yes, that's how we.
So I think you do have a donate button on your website, so people can feel free
to ask for donations.
Okay.
And, we don't want the children to forget, their cultural traditions. So we always promote that at events.
All right. Well, we only have about 30 seconds left. Very quickly, what do you have in store for the future? What would you like to see for the future of the organization?
Well, I hope that we'll get into helping them with mental health related issues because it's on the rise.
Right.
It's, depression, loneliness, empty nesters, and their children are too Americanized. They don't come around anymore, I teach my children this to take care of the elderly and not be gone and things like that. All
right. Well, we are actually out of time, but we were very lucky to get all of this information from you. And Thoa, thank you for sharing with the audience.
Thank you for inviting me.
So for more information on the association, visit their website at avaus.org. I'm Kim Jones. Thanks for joining us on this episode of Studio 501c3 on Montgomery Community Media. See you next time.